Good morning. Today is Tuesday, and Tuesday is the day that is governed by Mars. And Mars is the planet of action. I have this beautiful sage stick. I bought it already dry. So I was telling you all that there's a place here in Los Angeles on Crenshaw, which is being entirely gentrified right now. It's the neighborhood I grew up in. And it's so funny, the gentrification process of it is hilarious because when I lived there, of course, it was mostly black people, all black people. And now that Los Angeles has become so expensive to live in, all people, especially white people, are moving to the black community. And it's just the funniest thing because black people always say, I see all these white people walking their dogs. And that's always peculiar to me because I'm like, what is it? Black people don't walk their dogs? Like, the marker that gentrification is happening is that you hear black people say, all these white people are walking their dogs. And that just makes me think, like, what is it that we don't walk our dogs? But I do know that walking your dog takes you through the neighborhood and all of that kind of stuff. So my point is, in my neighborhood, there are places where you, like huge warehouses where you can go buy all of these types of things, and this costs maybe $3 or $4, but if you went to like one of those neighborhoods that it's completely white and yuppie and fun and hip right now, whatever they are, this would be $40. It's something about capitalism and how we as Americans are so bought into this idea of things and stuff and, getting more things. And to me, that's such a Western cultural idea, to like get money and get power and all of that sort of stuff. But here's the thing right now, that's all about to change. So the moon is in Virgo and the sun is in Capricorn. And we just came through a huge eclipse window. And now the hands of power are going to begin to shift. And what does that mean? Well, it means what was on the bottom will be on the top, and what was on the top will be on the bottom. So we'll see what that looks like. I mean, it's a shift of an era. So, we're not going to live to see it all because this is like we are moving into a new era. So the old ways are just starting to crumble and die. But we're going to see some things quicken. We're going to see in the next few years, some things are going to quicken and it's a new day. It's a new day. It's a new day. Okay. The moon in Virgo. The moon in Virgo with the sun in Capricorn is this opportunity to really look more deeply at ourselves. And, Capricorn and Virgo are both earth signs. And Capricorn and Virgo is mutable and Capricorn is cardinal. And so it's real energy around change, like really this opportunity to go deeper and change and transform at the deepest level. But the thing that's tricky about it is that it can be really sort of a lot of inner criticism. And that doesn't help. Like, criticism isn't the way you want to be able to change what's going on. You have to change from the perspective of compassion. And self-acceptance and love, so first and foremost for yourself. And the things that you're seeing inside of yourself, if you could just give yourself permission to understand where your behaviors have come from, to not be hard on yourself. I mean, one of the things that I see with my clients sometimes is that we can be really brutal with ourselves. Like, we can be cutthroat in this way that doesn't really serve our evolution and healing, that really does more harm, that keeps us stuck. And so in order to get unstuck, you have to relax. You have to relax into a feeling, into a thought, in order to move out of it when it's time, when it's complete. So, the Virgo energy can be very hypercritical. I am a Virgo, so I know what that's like. It's why I do the work that I do, because I can see I can see the things that people aren't willing to see. I can help people see it in a different way so that they can integrate it. So that's why I do the work that I do. But it's also the shadow side of this Virgo energy is that it's hypercritical, that it never stops looking for the next thing to fix, that it is always on this sort of edge of what's wrong and dissatisfaction. And you have to be very mindful of that, because some of it is normal to be like, to always want to do better. That's totally that. No, the work is to want to be present, and in the presence, in this understanding of the present moment, knowing that the highest and best is available. And that's a tricky thing around Virgo, because you can be compelled to like picking at yourself and picking at others and never being satisfied. And I can see that in my own personality. And if you are a Virgo or have Virgo moon or something, you can see it in your own personality as well. So the work is to be able to be present, to be able to get centered in the now with what is, without the need to fix it, with the intention to see it, so that you can identify it and then discover what needs to happen next. Okay, and Mars is over in Sagittarius today, and this is a Mars day. And so the energy of this is really about, because the moon is disseminating. And so it's like, what are you giving out? What through this last cycle have you discovered, and what are you giving forward? Like, we're always in a space of giving and receiving. There's a reciprocity that's always happening. So what energy are you emitting? What are you putting out into the universe right now? Because whatever you're putting out into the universe right now is totally impacted by cause and effect. So whatever you're putting out now will absolutely be something that you see at another time. You will see it. This is a part of the cycle. We're starting a new cycle. We're starting a new 500-year cycle. We're starting a new 30-year cycle. We're starting a lot of new cycles. So this energy that we are in right now is very, very creative and highly potent. So be mindful about who you are and what you desire and how you are in the creating. And if you'd like to join the 13 Moons Initiation, and where I teach people how to create and how to transform their energy, how to live their lives aligned, I would love to have you. The new course starts on Friday, and the first month is $20.20. Every month after that is $97. I help people harness the energy of the new and full moon through ritual, through coursework, and through understanding your own personal chart, and through goal and intention setting each month while working the cycle of the moon. There is nothing else like it. It is the most impactful transformational work that you can do, because it really is about you changing from within. And then as you change from within, it will materialize to the outside experience. I'm the Moon Mama. Have a wonderful day. And if you'd like to do natal chart readings or new moon readings, or understand how Jupiter and Capricorn is impacting you, I would love to have you sign up and register for readings or private coaching, because I do lots of private coaching as well. Peace and blessings. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Bye-bye.